Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, we are working on this BMW 1 Series. I managed to get some parts yesterday for this car. Also, whilst I was out getting some parts for this today, I managed to get over and see Grant at Grant's Body Shop. He's another YouTuber. Does all the car spraying and stuff like that. So it was nice just to get over to see him, have a cup of tea, have a chat. Yeah, honestly, it was a nice sort of, yeah, it's different because we was chatting about certain things that only YouTube creators would know or about because of what we do and what we put into what we do. Only another one would know that. So it was nice just to have a chat with him and just get each other's opinion on stuff and stuff like that. So that was really, really good, guys. So just wanted to quickly mention that. I did put that on Instagram, just a little picture of me at his workshop. But yeah, today's the day. I'm going to start on this. We're going to see what the damage is behind that bumper. I'm going to get all that off. I'll show you what parts I've got already. And yeah, let's do this. Let's start this one. This is part one. So yeah, let's do this. Before we do, I did manage to win another car from the auction. We're going to pick that up on Monday. It's getting close to Christmas. So I'm still looking, I'm still trying to buy. So yeah, that's Monday's video, new project, and that is another non-runner. Can you believe it? It just seems like every car I've been getting lately has been a non-runner. So yeah, I'll show you that on Monday. But for now, let's get into it. Let's start this BMW 1 Series. Right guys, so yeah, let's get into it. Just a little bit of waffling. Just for the minute, just to have a quick wander around, explain what I've got, explain the parts, explain what we're doing, and then I'm just going to jump straight into it and let's get cracking. Because I've been getting a few messages, people saying I waffle too much, they don't like me talking on my videos. But explaining what I'm doing is part of that, talking about it. It's not just me waffling on about a load of crap. It's me talking about what I'm doing, explaining to people that don't really understand. There's loads of people that watch my videos and they don't all understand of what the ins and outs of cars, what they do. So I try to explain. I'd love to explain more, but I just don't think I'm going to get. I think I'll get people messaging me telling me that I'm talking too much and people don't understand. So yeah, it's a shame really, but people don't understand in their head that they're not the only person that's watching the video and that they're not the only person that understands about cars. There is actually people out there that don't understand about cars and want to know bits and pieces. So it's a shame that they're being so selfish, but, it is what it is. So anyway, that's enough ranting on about that. So yeah, I managed to pick up some bits and pieces for this car already, so I will just get into that and I'll show you that now. You can see the washer bottle there and all the pipe work because it was all smashed off over here. All these brackets here is all smashed off. So there's no point even trying to repair that at all. I'm just going to sort of just replace that. Managed to get hold of the whole set. The other thing I noticed as well, where is it? Here. This plug goes underneath to I think it's the level sensor for the bottle, and it's obviously smashed off. So I managed to get the whole bottle and then the sensor as well, the plug. So what I'll do is I'll just rewire that onto the other bit, and then that's our plug for the level sensor then for this one. So yeah, just wanted to get a few bits and pieces. The airbox as well, that was completely smashed to pieces over there. So yeah, again, need to get another one of them. So I've got that. Managed to get a headlight. Yeah, it's just so hard to get these parts for this car. So I'm just trying to get bits and pieces as and when I can. Got the slam panel, crash bar, and the front piece without the rad pack. So yeah, parts are expensive in this car. Everyone was telling me that parts are going to be expensive. I kind of knew that because it was BMW 1 Series 2016. This was £250 just for this slam panel, and the this here, this washer bottle, not washer bottle, the coolant bottle reservoir and the pipe work, that was £30, so that weren't too bad. But the airbox system there, that was £100, and the light, that was £150. So, yeah, not too bad. I thought that was quite excessive, but, you know, it is what it is, and they put up the prices to, you know, you have to get it, you need them, so you have to buy them. So that's where we are with it. That's all I managed to get. I've people messaging me saying, "I'll try this place, try that place." I have tried them all, and you know, they just ain't got it. So just have to keep going, just keep working on it, and just yeah, hopefully parts come up soon. But let's. I need to get this. I want to get this all ripped off. Have a look at the damage behind. It don't look that bad. It looks like it's had a high whack, high like that. So the bottom part seems to be okay. I'm hoping that the chassis legs and all that sort of is still going to be all good, but we don't really know. So yeah, let's get stuck in. I'll set you up. Let's start pulling this apart. So let's do this. Right, guys, so there we go. That's the bumper off. That's the lights. Both sides are off as well. And yeah, looking at it, the actual chassis legs, they're very straight. Like, I don't think there's any movement at all in them. It's just this little pillar here that's been tweaked. It's been pushed over the top there, and it just needs pulling back a little bit. So yeah, it's just that there. From what I can see, this side is in really good condition. That doesn't look like it's been touched at all whatsoever. And the chassis leg itself looks like it's been, yeah, not been touched as well. So really, really lucky. I'll be honest with you. Looking at what I can see here. Yeah. Obviously, you never know. We might have had a little tweak. We don't really know. Until we get a little bit further in. I'm going to continue what I'm doing, unbolting everything and getting it unbolted and sorted. And then we can get what I'll probably do is take all this off. And then what we'll do is we'll put that one in place. Just put it in place because it's got no rad pack. So it'd be nice just to get it in place and push these where the shack goes into the chassis leg, put them in place, put the bolts in place, and then just see where these line up compared to this side. Like this side's definitely going to have to be pulled back a little bit, but I want to see where the bolts line up, how far it actually has been pushed. So there's a little bit more stripping to do. Still got to pull this off. I'll crack on. I'll set you up on the tripod. Let's keep going. Let's get this pulled apart. Get this off. But yeah, so far so good. I can't really see. There's a couple of issues I think with the wiring up here, you can see that there. The wires have started to come away a little bit, so that's quite bad. So that needs some attention on that. Don't know what these plugs are like pulling out, but we might just have to cut that there and then just get another plug and then just reconnect all the wires. I'll have to see about that. Not sure, but yeah, that definitely needs doing. I don't really know until I start looking and get to it further. So let's get the rest of this off, whole front of it off, and we'll go from there. So I'll set you up, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, so there we go. All the front end is completely off. And I don't know if you noticed there, but I was struggling with that rad pack. And the reason why was because the connections for the aircon pipes just did not want to come free. And yeah, in the end, I thought, do you know what I mean? The safest way to save these pipes is to disconnect it from the other end. A little bit more work, but I think it's a safer option because I can do it now. I can, you know, on the bench, on the floor, I can really take my time, get some penetration oil, spray it in there, really sort of be gentle with it, rather than sort of be, you know, trying to do it over the top of it. It's just awkward as hell. So yeah, it was a little bit fiddly. That's why it took so long. I had to get the pipes through here, underneath there, underneath where the ECU. This is the ECU. That's where the ECU sits under there. So I had to get that sort of juggled out the way. But yeah, as you can see, pretty straight. You know what I mean? The only issue is this here. This is the only problem we've got. That bit there that goes there. So this does need to be pulled over. Whether or not I can do this, I don't know. At the minute, I don't trust the body shop because of what happened with the blue Fiesta. So there's a bit of a trust issue there at the minute, and I don't think I'll be going back to him, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to have to find somewhere else. But for the minute, especially this side of Christmas, can I pull that straight myself? I don't know in a minute. I'm not sure. It's only the top wing part. If you can see this part here, it's not really, it's not the chassis leg. It's the actual just connection. And to be fair, it's not a lot. I think it's worth a try. Guys, I'm up for trying stuff as long as I'm doing it in a safe manner and everything sort of goes back the way it should. I think it's worth a try. So yeah, this side absolutely fine, I believe. But I think what the thing is I need to do is put the new slam panel in place into the chassis legs onto there, connect them up, and I've marked them. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you if I can see it. Yeah, I don't think you can see it properly, but I've marked it on the chassis leg where it should line up. So it's 20mm from the corner up, and then there's a pen mark. So from the corner, I can't show you. I'll show you when I put it in. But obviously from that corner there, 20mm up, and that's where it should line through and sit. So I'm going to put it in place, and then I'll show you exactly how far that is out, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. So let me do that. I'll set you up. Let me show you me doing that, and then I'll come back to you once that's in place. So, yeah, let's carry on, guys. Let's do this. So there we go. That is the slam panel crash bar system. Rad pack surround is in place. That's where it should sit to the measurements that I've done and markings that I had when I released it from the chassis leg there and the bottom one there. So yeah, so I know that's in the correct position. So let's have a look at these side wings pieces that connect to this. And as you can see, this one, it's not perfect, but it's not that far off. So that's going to need a little, that's going to need some pulling as well. And yeah, especially this corner. So this corner needs to be pulled this way, and that'll sort of line up there. But this one is the worst one, which was what we knew. And as you can see, yeah, that's quite far. That's quite far. But I still think it's doable. I still think I still think I need to try to get this pulled out. Yeah, I'd rather show it, me doing it and trying to do it, rather than just say, yeah, that's fixed. Yeah, that's fixed, and then it all been sort of covered up and you don't see it. So filming it and videoing it and showing it is better than just saying it's done. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I will have a go, guys. There's a forklift out the front. We can use that as a dead weight, and we can use the straps like I did before on the other car. And I think it was a Polo I tried it on, didn't I? On the rear. It did move it, that rear one on the Polo actually. So it is a structural part of the car, don't get me wrong, but it's not the chassis legs, and it's just the top wings that need sort of pulling round. So that should pull round pretty easy. I'm gonna have a go. I think I think I'm going to have a go. So, yeah, there we go. But that's what I wanted to make sure. I just wanted to put it in place just so that I can see how far it is off out. But, yeah. I don't know how far that is, but it's a good, it's a good way, isn't it? It's got to be, this point, it's got to be about 60, 70 mil out. This side's a bit more, probably 90 mil out. So yeah, start pulling that around and we'll see what it looks like. Not going to be able to get it to do that today, guys. It's just not enough time in the day. That took quite a long time to get that stripped down and looked at and sorted out. So yeah, but I'm quite happy with the way it's going so far. So let me just set you back up. I'll take this off. We'll have a look around and see what else we can sort out just today, just to use up the time for today. And yeah, we'll carry on. So let's do this. Right, so guys, I took it back off now, but before I did make some measurements, both sides, and the little drawing, as you can see. Yeah, always, that's centre, that measurement is from centre hole to centre hole, if you know what I mean. And yeah, you can see that that's this side's 10 mil and 20 mil, 50 mil and 70 mil. So yeah, not as much as I thought. I thought it was going to be 90 here, but it's not. It was 70 and 50. So yeah, and always, you know, when you're pulling these pieces of metal, it always wants to kind of go back. So you've got to pull it a little bit further and let it spring back. So that's what I'll do. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely going to show me doing that, guys, and just so that you can see what's going on and whether or not I could do it or not. But, you know, putting a strap around this end, like a strap, big strap, and then pulling this, I think it's going to be easy, to be honest with you, because it's a hollow like box section. You can see like a box section. Nothing's been sort of, you know, if like it was all smashed in and all sort of pushed up and all sort of, you know, bent out of position and that sort of stuff, I'd probably definitely say, yeah, it'd have to be cut out and then redone. But because, you know, it's still in good condition, there's no real issues with this whatsoever. And this one's the worst one, but it's even this one. Now, don't get me wrong, you've got a little bit of a kink here on the corners, but overall, it still is in good condition. So I'll do the same, get a strap around that end, a really strong strap, and then yeah, we'll hook it up to like a dead weight, which will be like a forklift at the front, and then yeah, I think that's gonna be really easy. So yeah, hopefully, guys, in the next video on this car, this BMW 1 Series, the next video I'll be doing that. We'll pull them out, put the panel back in, and then yeah, this car can start going back together. I've still got to source some parts. I've still got to source a bonnet, a bumper, a headlight, and yeah, it's just one of them things. But that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. Yeah, Monday's video, we have got a new project to pick up. Like I said, it's a non-runner. I love a non-runner at the minute. I've had loads, haven't I? Continuously. Polo GTR was a non-runner. This was a non-runner. The Fiesta, the blue one, that's still a non-runner. But don't get me wrong, I've got to sort them out. But yeah, a bit of a challenge. But do like a challenge, me. Do like to be, you know, if someone tells me I can't do something, I like to prove people wrong. So anyway, guys, that's enough waffling for today's video. It's I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday, where we'll be picking up the new project. So yeah, guys, have a good weekend. Stay safe, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you on Monday.